Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed by your finances? In 2026, with inflation and rising costs, budgeting can seem like a daunting task. But it doesn't have to be. There are plenty of easy and effective budgeting techniques that can help you manage your money without feeling restricted. Whether you're looking to save more, spend smarter, or simply get a better handle on your finances, these 8 budgeting methods will help you take control of your money in a way that fits your lifestyle. Stick around for tips that actually work. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more money-saving hacks. 1. The 60/30/10 rule, inflation adjusted. When it comes to budgeting, the classic 50/30/20 rule has been the go-to method for decades. But let's be honest, traditional budgeting splits can feel unrealistic in today's world, especially if you're living in a high-cost area or dealing with rising inflation. That's where the 60/30/10 rule comes in, offering a modern twist on the classic method. In this adjusted approach, 60% of your income goes toward needs. Those essential expenses that keep your life running, like rent or mortgage payments, groceries, utilities, and transportation. This allocation helps account for rising living costs, which have been a challenge for many people in recent years. By dedicating a larger portion to needs, you're acknowledging that everyday expenses have become more expensive, and you're setting yourself up for success in managing these unavoidable costs. The 60/30/10 rule is perfect for those who live in high-cost areas or who find the traditional 50/30/20 rule hard to stick to. By adjusting your percentages, this method provides a more realistic framework for managing your finances effectively, even in challenging economic times. 2. Values-based budgeting. The next technique is all about aligning your budget with your core life goals. Rather than categorizing your spending into the typical entertainment, groceries, or utilities categories, values-based budgeting encourages you to prioritize your spending based on what truly matters to you. For example, you could allocate more of your income to self-improvement, such as online courses, books, or seminars, education, or improving your personal health. Once you identify what really matters to you, it's much easier to make conscious decisions about where to spend and where to cut back. This method encourages a mindset shift in which spending becomes more intentional. Focus on what enriches your life rather than impulsive purchases or mindless consumption. It's a great way to stay on budget and reduce spending on things that don't align with your long-term happiness. 3. Pay yourself first, reverse budgeting. If you struggle with sticking to a savings plan, reverse budgeting or the pay yourself first method might be the perfect solution. With this technique, your savings goal is your first bill. The idea is simple. When you get paid, treat your savings as a first expense, just like rent or utility bills. As soon as your paycheck hits your account, automate a transfer to your savings or investment account. This way, you're automatically paying yourself before you spend anything else. After the transfer, you're free to spend the rest of your money without guilt. You've already secured your financial future. So now you can focus on managing the rest of your money without stressing about saving at the end of the month. This technique eliminates the temptation to skip savings because it happens automatically. It's a set-it-and-forget-it system that makes saving easy. And because the transfer happens before you start spending, you're not left scrambling for leftovers after buying your wants or covering your needs. With the pay yourself first method, saving becomes a habit, not an afterthought. For digital cash stuffing. The traditional cash stuffing method used physical envelopes to separate money into specific categories, such as groceries, gas, or entertainment. While it's a great system, carrying cash around can be cumbersome. Enter digital cash stuffing, which modernizes this approach by using digital envelopes or buckets within your banking apps or budgeting tools. With digital cash stuffing, you create different categories or buckets within your digital bank account or budgeting app. For instance, you could have buckets for groceries, gas, entertainment, or savings. Then, each month, you allocate a specific amount to these categories. Once a bucket is empty, you stop spending in that category until the next month. It's a simple but effective way to track your spending and ensure you don't exceed your budget. This method works particularly well for those who prefer using digital tools over traditional pen and paper methods, but still want the visual simplicity of seeing their money allocated into specific areas. Digital cash stuffing brings a sense of accountability without the hassle of physical cash, and it's perfect for people who like to keep their finances organized digitally while also having a clear structure. 5. The anti-budget 80-20 rule. If you prefer a low-effort budgeting approach, the 80-20 rule, also known as the anti-budget, might be for you. This method is the ultimate hands-off technique for those who find traditional budgeting too restrictive or time-consuming. In the anti-budget, you simply save 20% of your income immediately and then use the remaining 80% for all of your other expenses. The beauty of this method is its simplicity. It doesn't require tracking every transaction or categorizing every dollar. As long as you're saving your 20%, you're free to spend the rest as you wish. This approach is perfect for people who don't want to micromanage their spending, yet still want to ensure they're saving for the future. By setting aside a set percentage for savings first, you take care of your future self, and the rest of your spending is more flexible. This budgeting method is great for people who prefer to keep things as simple as possible while still building up their savings. 6. Zero-based job budgeting. For those who crave accountability in their budgeting, the zero-based job budgeting method is highly effective. The idea behind this approach is that every dollar you earn is assigned a job before the month begins. This means that your income minus your expenses should always equal zero. In zero-based budgeting, you don't leave any money unassigned. Every dollar is allocated toward expenses, savings, or debt repayment. This approach provides maximum clarity and accountability, ensuring that no money is left unaccounted for or mindlessly spent. At the end of the month, you know exactly where every dollar went. This method works well for those who want to feel completely in control of their finances and need a system that eliminates the possibility of disappearing money. It forces you to plan every dollar before the month starts, helping ensure you're not overspending or missing out on savings opportunities. 7. Proportional, flexible budgeting. If you find that fixed percentages don't work for you, proportional budgeting might be the solution. Instead of following fixed rules, this approach lets you divide your income into flexible percentages that align with your personal priorities for that year. For example, you might allocate 40% to needs, 40% to travel, and 20% to savings. The idea is to adjust your spending based on the goals that matter most to you this year. Proportional budgeting works well for people with different priorities at different stages of life, such as saving for a big trip, buying a home, or investing in their education. This method allows greater flexibility and adaptability, so you can tailor your budget to your unique circumstances. 8. The No-Spend Weekday Challenge. Finally, we have a behavioral hack that can help you stay on track. The No-Spend Weekday Challenge. The idea here is to commit to zero non-essential spending from Monday to Thursday. This means you won't spend money on things like coffee runs, lunch out, or impulse buys on Amazon. By limiting your spending during the work week, you naturally avoid overspending. The result? You end up with more financial freedom for weekend, when you might want to treat yourself or enjoy social activities. The No-Spend Weekday Challenge forces you to prioritize your essential spending while leaving room for enjoyment later in the week without guilt. And there you have it, the top 8 easy budgeting techniques that actually work in 2026. Whether you're using the 60/30/10 rule to manage your needs, wants, and savings, or reverse budgeting to pay yourself first, these methods offer practical, actionable ways to save and spend wisely. Which budgeting technique are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with friends who might need help with their budget too. Keep your finances in check, and I'll see you in the next one.